Welcome back, Commanders. I don't know why we're going with that, but we're going with that. And, well, welcome. We're playing a pretty fun game here. We've got Stardom on the team. He's playing down south. We've got PTAC up in the north. He's going to be defending us on the front, and we're, of course, in the Geo. So we're going to be looking to try and do some silly little shenanigans. Now, I don't have to worry too much about Stardom to my south, just primarily because he's a good player, right? And he should be able to win his lane pretty easily. So we could help him, like, stomp faster. But I think what's going to be even more important is just taking pressure off front. So that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be looking to try and hit the enemy fronts with some hovercrafts and then just follow it straight up into T2. That's going to be the goal. One of the things I want to try, though, I want to see if we can sneak up here and potentially grab some of this reclaim, because if we can do that, that's really going to help us get into T2 quite a bit faster. And, I mean, it's probably a bit cheeky if you do that. Like, I think if I was playing front and somebody was doing that, I'd probably think of them as a bit cheeky. So, anyway, we're being a little bit cheeky. I wonder if... Do you think that that right there is going to get built by the commander? Or do you think we're going to need to move? I think it's going to get built. Because I'm pretty sure they changed the way that it works. It used to be the center of a building. Can we turn this up? Oh, my wife is calling me.
Battle paused.
That's not good.
Battle started.
All right, well, the good news is my wife called right as a pause was happening for somebody else. So we're going to start this one off nice and slow. By the way, have a look at this wind. Okay, we got to fix this.
Low power.
So whenever you get a wind stall like this, this is an emergency. This is an emergency wind stall. We have to drop solar here. There's no two ways about it. You can see we're gaining a little bit here, so we can finish this off. But even at the moment, that is a really, really big stall. So down to 1, and that's at, like, the first 2 minutes. So I guess there are ways that you can get around that. So, like, instead of doing this, if you just start off with a safer little cluster, then it's less risky. I guess that's one of the things, because then you've got the Lazarus online earlier, so that's one of the ways that you could play it. But I think we still try and add in a couple wins. We'll reclaim these as quickly as we can. Wind's still only at 7.5. And can I just say right now that if you're on pond, definitely want to be doing titles instead of doing wind, just because of, like, that right there. The variance that you get from wind is way too strong. So yeah, I think we're going to come up here. We're going to try and eat this, or at least see if we can eat it. We'll be a little bit cheeky. We're able to push these guys out. And I think just because we've got so much energy here, we don't actually need all of the Lazarus on the normal thing that they would be on. Now, I don't know whether or not we can squeeze through here. Let's see if we can try and squeeze through here. Gonna spam some clicks. No, we did not. So blocked ourselves a little bit in, but I mean, that's okay. It's not a huge deal. And here we've got one more Lazarus coming out after this. Yeah, you can see we're already up to 6k. Like, it is a huge amount. Got some big things happening behind the scenes. And let's bring him over there. So we're quite behind. Like, we're starting this very late. But I think that's mainly because of the stall. So anyway, game plan today, we're going to look to try and come up here through the mid. You can see there's not much actually left for us, 125. Look, we'll take it. Both of our allies are looking to take it. Actually, yeah, both of our allies are looking to take it. So let's just go over and just help them out. I think that's a little bit cheeky, though, isn't it? There's plenty of Lazarus here, but look, we're working here. We're testing things out. Let's go with that. We're testing things out. That's probably a bit too close. We don't want to make it that close. I actually don't know where the best spot to put these are. Well, geez, you got a bit close there. Bit close for comfort. 132 here. We'll come grab that. Go back for those, and then I think that's pretty much us. Nice and easily done. So we'll drop these down, come back across for this. Stardom didn't ask for anything. He actually started bot lab as well, which is rare. You don't see that. You used to see that quite a lot. You don't see it anymore, though. So he hasn't needed to request any bots or anything like that. And we've got so much metal as well, just because we're doing all of this reclaiming. And have a look at this push that we've got. Who have they got on the front? They've got their green and light blue. I don't even know if that's light blue, what the best way to say that is. Let's make sure we bring all of these back so that they're working. All right, keep going, keep going. So we're going to go into hovers. Hey, please, you ate my rocks. This guy, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. All right, we're going into hovers now, so let's fix that up. Can probably do a little bit of reclaim down here as well, so let's bring these guys in. Let's start with these, because they're going to be the nice and easy ones. And do we go... yeah, we definitely want to come up along here. I think that's going to be fine. So I think somewhere around this region. I don't know whether or not they've got radar in. Doesn't look like it. So we should be able to come up and then go around the water. I love doing that. One of my favorite approaches. So we want to try and hit their geo, I think. Just because I'm confident in Stardom. I don't think Stardom's going to lose water. And if he does, that's a bit embarrassing for you, Stardom. So don't lose water, buddy. But at this stage, we got this reclaim about to come through. You can see we're down to 200 metal. Still pumping here. Which is so far so good. Are you not helping? Yeah, no, he's helping. He's helping. All right, so these guys have now eaten. We can look to blow comm as well. But we want to blow comm after we suck up our lab. We want to make sure that we don't forget to do that. So PTAC's here. So yeah, we should be... The timing on this should be absolutely... I say absolutely crisp. I mean, wind kind of hurt here. So enemy geo player is going to be definitely a little bit hurt from wind. So just keep that in mind. And let's bring everybody back in. And start reclaiming now. We'll drop this down. And we want to be over here. Oh, you know what we need? We need more of these. We never actually built more of these. Energy converters. So let's make sure we've got those. All right, these guys are all here. So we're going to come along the land. And now we can get rid of the commander. Wait until we see a reaction. It looks like we got hovers on the other side. I'm just going to ping them out. Oh. Go, go, go. Run, run, run. Poor little... Where's our bird eater? Did he die already? I think he died already. Okay, so we've made nice little... Oh my god, commander. Things are falling apart. Alright, we just want the geo. I'm only here for the geo. 6 minutes 50. It's a little bit late. There are shurikens here. Oh, he's got a beamer. He's got multiple beamers. Okay, bro. All right. Someone cooked a little bit too hard. And we do have, like, shuris that are coming through. We can just try and dive and take this out. Let's try and take it out. We're just going to dive in. Oh, it's probably the wrong call. He's getting repaired as well. Nah, he's got the nano there. It's too much, dude. Our macro has been absolutely terrible this game, by the way. I think that wind really messed us up. Oh, dude, the sweeper. Dude, the sweeper. No one expects the sweeper. The hero of the day. The sweeper. How many can he get this game? Okay, calm down. All right. We doing Mausers? I don't even... You know what? Let's just do Mausers for the sake of it. Just because if you don't do Mausers... Dude, comms are dying down here. If you don't do Mausers... Dude, this has not been a good game by our standards. I'll say that right now. Okay. We got sweeper in the back. So the idea is we just want to leave the sweeper like right here and just hope that he's just able to start picking up kills. 1 shuri. 2 shuri. 3 shuri. 4 shuri. John goes, no sweeper reborn here, says Snow Maze. He knows what it's about. He knows what it is all about. Shh. Oh, shh. There we go. That's all you need to say, dude. We're not even doing anything this game. Oh man. So overall, I think like our attack was really ineffective. Really, really unfortunate. Good reactions here from Purple as well. Snowmaze did very well. Do we want to... We could try and look for like air traffic. This guy's pretty decent though. Like what are we talking? OS 34. Okay. All right. So we want to get something up to PTAC straight away. You can see he's got lots of metal. So I'm going to drop this down and then I'm going to immediately share T2 with him. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. And hopefully he's going to give us some metal here. He just said T2. Look at that. Look at that timing. Look at that timing. Come on. On point. Yeah. Yeah, dude. Ask for a rag. Watch this. Okay, so we managed to get this out. He hasn't given us metal. We're not going to ask him for metal. You just kind of, you hope that he's going to share it, but look, he's 48 OS. He could probably do a lot more with it than I can. So I'm just going to say, you know what? You do you. He's probably taking it to the front, maybe going to drop down. Never mind. Dude, look at this. His economy is absolutely pumping at this point. I feel so behind from that start. Oh, dude, I'm not even paying attention. Oh, I'm not even paying attention. Did we lose? Prophet is being attacked. We're okay. Maverick is here. What are we? Sweeper's under attack? No, sweeper. Ah, he's gonna get perma-stunned now. Poor little guy. We've got radar coverage out here, so there's no real risk of a comm walk here. So I think this sweeper will just die, right? Like there's no recovery for that poor guy. So let's get another T2 out. Oi, whoa. Hold on. We already got the T2 out. These guys should be fine. Let's bring you down here. Did we lose both of our Mausers? Oh. Is he trying to blow us up? He's trying to blow us up. Keep on the move. Keep on the move. He's got heals, though. We do have to be cautious of that. We just want to try and keep up with him now. Shuris? Shuris? We need air. Air. Oh no. Oh, ooh. Oh, I did not see that. Did not see that. That is a bit worrisome. Okay, we're going to have to play air here. We're going to absolutely have to play air. Now, Stardom, I'm not going to say he's not winning per se, right? Like, if you think of winning and then losing, I wouldn't say he's doing either of those things at the moment. He's playing against a good player as well, and a Panda, OS42. So we could potentially go for a Prude here, just to try and keep things safe. Or we could just big dig it. Do we just big dig? I think just the fact that he's not winning yet and he's against a good player, we're not going to take the risk. So let's start that. Oh, he needs assistance. Let's get one of these down here. What's he got? It's a fucking anti-airport? What the hell, dude? We'll go. I was going to eat it, but I guess not. Nice, cute little anti-air bot right there. By the way, speaking of anti-air, our poor sweeper. Next time we'll send two. We'll send two next time, all right? E says Aria. No, well, that's on the enemy team. We wouldn't want to do that. Let's leave this here for the moment. We'll rebuild, get all of this built up. So I think from here we're just going to go into more Mausers, right? Like we have to be a little bit smarter. I think we might even share them over to PTAC as well. Let's do it like this as well. Just so, you know, let's get it out at the start because they're quite slow. So we'll do it back here. We've got no units. We need to have units. Do we have at least like a rattle coming up or something? There's no rattle coming up. So I'm just going to take this moment to say, look, we've had this opportunity now to get everything up. Let's eat these up. So we want to get a little bit more in the way of production on board. Well, not production, BP. We want to make sure it can hit. Rattle. Okay, there's the rattle. All right. So normally when I see the rattle, like the rattle is a really good indicator to like, hey, you know, you can just chill for the moment. Like you don't have to get units out for me right now. And a Panda is out here, by the way. Oh, bomb. Com bomb is gone, but he might lose water. I think almost certainly he loses water. So the Prude's definitely the right call here. And we're just going to look to try and keep it up as long as we can. Okay, let's continue pushing forward. That's quite a big army. A lot of Rocketeers in here. We've got 5 Mausers on the way. And, oh, here we go. We've got 3 Laz as well. So, the rattle is gone. They pushed the rattle. They've broken it. Need big help mid now. Yep, so win, absolutely. So we're just going to spam it out like a madman. So we could... Where do we go from here? Is there... There's Shuris over there as well. T2, please. Okay. We got a lot of people asking us for a lot of things. That is green air, which is not our air. So we need to get air out right now. So just quickly get the air out.
You're low on power.
I am aware. Actually, I wasn't aware, but like now I'm aware. Can we focus on this instead? Big center of mass. Beautiful. Let's try and move these guys back and around and down. That's a good cleanup. We can definitely look to potentially get in here. PTAC needs repairs. We're about to get bombed. Where's my guy? Where's my guy? Oh, get back here, Shredder. Oh, their best player is the air, or at least is making air. And unfortunately, Look, it's something that I don't want to say out loud, but I'm going to say it. But I feel like, especially these high OS lobbies, there needs to be a minimum OS, because it's like we get one this is I'm sorry, alcoholic, but like you're effectively not a player. I hate to say it, but it's like I don't want to be too harsh, but the reality is, like, especially when you're playing with people that are this good, it's like everyone really needs to try and pull their weight. And you can see even me, like, I'm struggling to pull my weight here, and like, you know, I meant to be really effectively pulling my weight. Let's see if we can get a couple more shredders in, but I mean, at this point, he's easily going to be able to run away from it. We're floating as well. Let's just do this. Move jammer. Where, it says I've got 8 Lugers. Oh yeah, there they are. I'm just going to give these to him. Okay, shredders are doing work. I'm kind of tempted just to send one back. Like, one is effective as 0. Oh my god, by the way. Can we just talk about this? Bro, this macro. Oh. And let's... We dead? Are we dead? I don't know if we're dead. I'm thinking about eating this right now. I paid for T2. Oh, yeah. Oh my god, sorry, bro. Yo. Sorry. Sorry, I made you a T2. I just forgot to share it. That's the truth. That's the truth. That's the whole truth. That's nothing but the truth. So right here... Was that enemy commander? Was that a starlight? I'm 99% sure that's a starlight. Okay. We're going to do something crazy. Starlights move slowly. Okay, hear me out. Hear me out. We're going to out-starlight the starlight guy. Okay. Shredder is cool. So we lost water. Poor Stardom. Poor Stardom. I was talking him up, dude. Like, this guy's a G. Ain't no way he loses water. Not in this lobby. And then he... How do we do him like that? I don't know if we do him like that. Let's start removing these. Probably don't want to remove that, but it's not in a good position. We can remove those. Enemy commander destroyed. Yo, Stardom, what's up, bro? How you doing, man? Looking good over here. Absolutely destroying your lane. Love to see it. Poor Stardom. We need anti. Let's throw that down instead. Lazarus under attack. Lazarus is dead. Okay. We need to get penetrators out. I'm making it now. Don't worry. I see you. I see you. Let's get anti first, and then we'll do it. Okay? That's my commitment. And we can probably... Let's get rid of one of these, at the very least. We kind of need more build power here. Where unit? Oh my... Oh, God. Sorry. Oh, I'm sorry, P-Tac. I'm still limit testing. I thought we were going to be okay. What do we do? Do we just go Jags? Do we just spam Jags here? We just got to spam Jaguars. I'm sorry, P-Tac. I was limit testing. That's my excuse. Okay, Dude Van Dag is up here. Can we give him E? Yo, can we give you E? I can give you E, bro, if you want to walk it. We need good numbers. I'm almost tempted to come in behind and try and flank because we got speed. We got Fat Boys in here, 2 penetrators as well. Shuris are coming through. If he can make a connection, he needs to hit those penetrators though. We can come like from the bottom here. Okay, we're just going. Good luck, boys. Get him. Beautiful, beautiful. Fat boy, fat boy, fat boy. He's a bit fat. Please tell me you're making more. Why did you stop at 10? In what world does one make 10 Jaguars? We did let a little bit through. Sorry. Can't get them all. Shredder. Watch out for Shredder. Watch out for Shredder. Jaguars back here. Okay, we're going to spam Jags for the moment. We've got lots of anti-air down here. Losing more. Yo, Eco, we need you to come online. Sorry, guys. That was my fault. Absolutely my fault. I shouldn't have gone for... Oh, that fat boy. He's so fat right now. Dude, he's tanky AF, man. Beautiful. Thank you. Okay, we got good spam. Oh my god, we got a lot of enemy spam coming through. What's the play? Add in a couple more of these and just hope. They're gonna go that way instead. All right. Can we send up? That's 8k resources, so we want to try and do that. Spam this way, he said. Oh no, he's saying spam this way. Zippers are coming through. We're gonna do our best to try and clean this up. I think we should be able to get that. Oh, those Jags. We just missed those Jags. There's a lot of units coming through here. We want to try and get those Jags before they escape out the top side. You need to defend mid or... Yeah, bro. Thank you, PTAC. Help. Any help we can get, we'll take it. We could technically go pork here as well, but it's too late. Oh, there's a bull there. We've tried our hardest, but I don't think we're going to be able to hold this line. Unfortunately, yeah, one fusion too many. One fusion too many. I thought we'd be able to squeeze it in. They just pushed quickly. In my mind, I was rationalizing it like, you know, like, we'll be able to... The penetrator's not going to go... Or the Starlight's not going to go that fast. But, obviously, that was, yeah, a little bit of a mistake. Yeah, unfortunately, you know, good try. But unfortunately, we couldn't do it. So greed was not good there. So I think when it comes to greed, it's probably one of those things where we need to be in a lot safer of a position, right? Like, I can't be greeding when there's like a Starlight right here, right? Like, if there was a Starlight over here, then we can greed that. But we can't greed this at all. Yeah, just not pretty. 10.5k. He's got so much wind here. Dude, oh my lord. Look at the amount of butlers he's got. That's crazy. Why do you need that many butlers on this many windmills? You just go 3 by 5. 3 butlers. Make it 5 wide. Yeah, let's do the next one. We've resigned, so we can take a look. How is it the PTAC always gets a new base when he dies? People leave, and he goes /take. He's making hounds now. Is there... I've already resigned, right? Okay, there we go. How are we doing? Like, it's still relatively close. Oh, no, it's not. I was going to say it's still relatively close because I'm looking at the energy, but then you look at the metal and it's like, ain't close at all. Yeah. So, it's... what kind of impact? Are we able to see, like, what's the impact the Browns had? -6 over here? -7 on Nexus? I mean, what has he done? Hold on. We had pink and... I'm not sure. I'm not going to complain too much. But I will say that when you're playing these high OS lobbies, let's get this down a bit. When you're playing this high OS lobbies, like, you will notice immediately if there is a person that is like this here. So I think like putting a limitation on the OS is kind of like mandatory. But yeah, it's tough because yeah, you want to include everybody, but at the same time, it makes it very problematic. I've noticed that air has also changed quite a bit. It used to be very focused. Okay, it looks like we might have resigns coming through. Air used to be really focused around like T1 fighters. But now it's focused very much on kind of greed and about how much you can get away with. And a lot of the games I played in these kind of lobbies, the air will have as much eco as the eco player. It's kind of wild. Anyway, what else is there that we can compare? I don't really know if there's much else we can compare in here. I think the biggest thing for us is we greeted one too many fusion. That was it. That fusion, like, we shouldn't have eaten our lab. We shouldn't have built that fusion. Like, the one fusion was absolutely fine. And then from there, what was the correct response? I think the correct response from there was T1 spam together with our own Starlights. So we spam T1, Starlights, and Jaguars. And I think we hold that. I mean, we probably don't hold it. Like, this guy is like funneling units, and I've got no idea what this guy was doing. Not PTAC, because obviously PTAC's taken his base. But yeah. How are we doing at the moment? We're quite a bit behind now, but look, it's only a matter of time. Stardom's doing his best. Stardom's coming back. Dude, Stardom's bases always look the same. Sorry, Stardom. I feel like I'm watching an AI from TA, though. It's so TA, dude. The way you build your base is it's like everything's divided into a little square. Okay, no, that wasn't a resign. Everything's divided into like a little square, and then it's so cool. I love it. Juno coming down here for him. A whole lot of ticks and pawns at the front. And yeah, look, we know what way it's going to go. So anyway, we'll leave it there. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Another learning lesson, you know, as I said, I will say it right now. I've obviously had a little bit of a reputation of being a bit greedy, and I'm doing my best to try and fix that, correct that. Obviously, greed is important, but it's about surviving while also being greedy. And I think, like, in this situation, this was, like, obviously a misread. So, yeah, we'll fix it for the next game. We'll fix it for the next game. Anyway, these bombers are about to go and finish it. So we'll catch you in the next one. Thank you for watching.